custom style docks, we stagger our joints. You see you got a 2x8 on the outside, a 2x6 on the inside, which is recessed down enough for the decking, so the decking comes out flush and also acts as strength for the side of the dock. Use 2x8 cross ties on our docks with 2 bolts on the custom style, and then a single bolt like you've seen before on the inside. This one has not been drilled yet. We got all 19 8-inch 30-foot pilings set for this boathouse. Quite a structure. We got the dock going out, framed up, decking being laid. Now they're framing up the catwalks around the boathouse, and it'll get onto the boathouse platform. Then we'll start scaffolding up and get the roof installed on this boathouse. This customer decided to go with an 8-inch option on the pilings here. And when I say 8 inches, the smallest end of the pole, that gives you an idea how big the pole is. This is actually a little bit bigger than 8, but is 8 inches. A lot of contractors will say an 8-inch pole, and they're measuring the fattest part of the pole. And the fattest part is what we put in the ground, which would probably be about 10 to 12 inches. That gives you a little bit bigger end to be pulled through the sand. And if you put the smaller end down, the piling pulls out of the ground much easier during a hurricane or storm surge upflow. Here's another repair job we're doing over at Shoreline Park, just trying to get the docks back in operation. We're taking all the tore up part of the docks off so they can start launching our boats again, get the fire department in here, and the police department, if they need to use the docks, we'll make it available to them. But I believe we're going to go back and get the whole thing refurbished and redone. We made some good progress on this project out here. Got the 3-foot catwalk almost completed. Got most of the decking down. You can see here we've got a ratchet strap around the pilings and this pipe clamp right here. We take that pipe clamp and tighten the sides up to get it squeezed together so you get a nice tight seam between the decking and the sideboard. We're trying to implement a little additional blocking now. After Hurricane Sally came through, we saw some of the stringers that were breaking loose from our design. So we've come back with some floor blocking in between the stringers, and also come back with a ladder block that locks the cap blocking and also the bottom cross tie together. And then we also screw the stringer into that block, so it should have a real good connection. We've now got all the through flow installed on the dock, and we're getting the scaffolding set for notching and framing up the boathouse roof.
Hey, you want one more in here? Okay. Okay.
It's a 16 by 16 foot platform. It's going to have a roof over top of it also, and it's got a western view, so they'll be able to sit out here and watch the sunset. If you come across one that doesn't have any piling wrap down on the bottom side of it, we'll have to jet a little hole around it and get the piling wrap, get it shoved down about a foot or so in the ground. They all should have the lower section of piling wrap installed already. Okay, it might be one of these poles over here. If not,
well, we did put the first wrap on every single one of them.
Right.
So
I think we had ordered one more pole that did not have wrap on it. We went ahead and got the lower wrap on the poles and got it mostly set down on the ground. We decided to leave the upper wrap off because sometimes we got to twist these longer poles around to get them to align with the string. We just come back and put the upper wrap on when it's in the water, and we like to face the nails to the inside so it looks like just a solid piece of plastic around the poles. You don't see the nails. It's the same dock here after the storm that sailboat was beaten up against. From what I was told, it was 3 hours. And then it ended up over there on Dead Man's Island beach. But the only damage that we had to the poles is just a little bit of rub. Piling caps got messed up just a little bit. We got them installed back on, and everything did good. Didn't move our dock or anything. One of the docks we finished a month or so back is a couple docks down from the one we're building right over there. You see the guys getting the roof banding up right now. But this is a new construction here, and there's a lot of red clay. So we're getting a pressure washer right now. Going to leave the customer with a nice, pretty clean dock. We're getting it all cleaned off. Our crews working a lot of the hurricane damage stuff, trying to get it pulled out and replaced. This is where it ends up at, over here at our reclaim center. We go through this stuff here, separate what can be used and what can't be used, and we set it aside for people who like to come buy some reclaimed lumber. When we have to remove trees from some of the job sites, we bring them here and get them split up also and sell them for firewood. It's a business my wife runs. It's a reclaim center. All the pilings we cut off from our docks and boathouses. She's also got a couple fence contractors that remove fence. People like coming buying reclaimed fence to patch up some of their fence work. But she's got all that stuff out here. Blocks and boards and pilings. Just try to keep every bit of it out of landfill. Here's a long dock that we built in Perdita Bay. You can see it did just fine. The one beside it we did not build, and you see the poles were too short and it pulled it right out of the ground. Same situation on this one here. Just because you used a through flow decking doesn't mean it's going to stay. You have to have the foundation right. Hey y'all, thanks for checking out my video. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe now. Hit the like and share button. If you got any comments or questions on how we do this, please feel free to leave me a message and I'll try to get back with you. Got a lot more projects coming up, so y'all keep on watching.